We make videos here twice a week, every week to help children on the autism spectrum and help parents. You will set a 1-year goal in terms of behaviors, the 5-finger model again: language, social, self-help, and academics. So you will learn about your child by customizing, by understanding your kid. If in 1 year this much I have to achieve, in 9 months how much? Now these are all examples. They will not fit for every kid. A kid who is severely on the spectrum, you will have to cut down that. Hello and welcome everybody. First of all, happy New Year one and all. May this new year bring happiness to each one of you. Happiness, prosperity, glory and abundance in everything, including our child's well-being. Here's Rajni wishing each one of you a great happy new year and welcoming you with a bang on our channel, Sashakt Empowering Lives. So, continuing the tradition, we make videos here twice a week, every week to help children on the autism spectrum and help parents parent the kid effectively. So the first video of 2025, with the same intent, may each kid win. For all of you who are new to this and first time you are on my channel, a little introduction. My name is Rajni. I'm a special educator, now 18 years of work experience because the new year has come, and 21-year-old son who's on the autism spectrum is now a working professional, lives in another city and manages himself on his own. This channel and me specifically and our entire team is all about autism parenting and teaching parents the right way of parenting a child with autism so that you can reach a logical conclusion with your child. Yeah? So what's today's topic? Today's topic is very in the mood. New Year. Today's topic is setting goals for New Year. If you don't know which way to go, any way you take will be the right way or the wrong way. Yeah? For example, if I'm at the airport and I have no clue whether I want to go from Delhi to Bombay or to Bangalore, whatever ticket I take, is going to take me to the place. And I will never know whether that was the right place I wanted to go or not. Only after having spent the money, the energy, the effort, the time of traveling all along and getting down at the place, at the city, is when I'm going to realize, oh my God, I made a mistake. I never wanted to come to Bangalore. I have reached Bangalore. I wanted to go to Delhi. Guys, you had to take the right ticket. Yeah? Goal setting is like taking the ticket. If I don't set specific goals for my child for the coming 1 year, that okay, welcome 2025. I'm so in gratitude, God, you gave me everything that I asked for and more. Positive mental attitude. Yeah. Now I'm going to look at what I'm going to do with my kid in the coming year. In case you don't have a plan like that, then whatever the kid achieves, you don't know if that was the kid's highest potential, if that was right for the kid, if you underplayed your child's strengths, or if you completely wasted another year. You have no idea. Or if you are taking so much on your plate in 1 year that you are going to burn out and the child is going to give you behaviors. You have no idea. It's like, I don't know which city's ticket I want. Okay, I take it for Bangalore. And I reach there and I realize, no, I made a mistake. Yeah? So, how do we set the right goals for our children? A very quick example, I'll tell my team to even post this so they can give you an idea. This is way back when I had done this planning for my son. Yeah. And I did not know back then that this would one day be a milestone for a lot of other people. Can this be zoomed in? Yeah, cameraman? If you see, this book is so torn apart because it's been used so much. This was my son's 1 year planning. Yeah, this was my son's 1 year planning, whereby he wasn't reading phonetically at all. And I said, right now is March, and I'm looking at March ending. This was for the academic year starting from April. So, April to coming March, how am I going to teach him how to read? What was my goal? In 1 year's time, my boy is going to read his grade specific book. Yeah, so I broke it down into the constituent months, saying, okay, in 1 month, because these are the number of days I can work, Saturdays and Sundays I will not work, I don't want to work. Remember, no burnout. Yeah, like this very specifically. So, per chance, because I had done it in this book, I don't know why I've done it in the book. Maybe I didn't find a notebook. But that turned out to be a blessing because I share it with my students that this is how I plan. And this is just one area, reading. So, guys, like this, you have to plan month on month, which happens when you have a grand goal, 1 year goal. So, how do you set a 1 year goal? You will set a 1 year goal in terms of behaviors, the 5 finger model again: language, social, self-help, and academics. So, you will say, all right, in 1 year, my kid who's presently totally mute will be able to at least speak 2 to 3 sentences. So, now you will then start, so have a grand goal. Okay, now you will start doing the back end calculation that if in 1 year he has to speak 2 to 3 sentences or maybe 3 to 4 sentences, then by third quarter, yeah, my kid should be able to, third quarter means 9 months, my kid should be able to at least reach single sentence, and then the next 3 months I can put the kid on to 2 to 3 to 4 sentence while describing a particular something. If in 3 quarters is reaching single sentence, in 1 semester, that means in 6 months, my child should be at least able to say in about 2 to 3 to 4 word phrase, may not be grammatically correct, but whatever it is that he wants. If that has to happen in 6 months, then in 3 months, he needs to at least know about 500 words and conveying to me what he wants in 1 to 2 words. Now you have a goal, specific goal for 3 months only for talking. Yeah. Similarly, you are going to, so in behaviors, this is just one example I gave. Okay. So you will do a rough estimation. Now, when you make a rough estimation, it is not necessary that you will you will hit bullseye. No. Sometimes you will realize 3 months down the line, my God, I'm mad. We can't do so much. Let's reduce it. Or you will say, oh, I underestimated the kid. Let me increase it. This is very little for the kid. So you will learn about your child by, customizing, by understanding your kid as you work. But if you have a grand 1 year goal, you say, my child is still making mistakes with math. Okay, value counting. But in 1 year's time, he will be able to do double digit addition with carry, double digit subtraction with borrow. Okay, and problem sums. Now you have a very clear cut goal what you're gonna achieve in 1 year and be totally distraction free. Yeah, because the class is moving to fractions and decimals, I don't care. This much I'm going to do in 1 year. Yeah, we will go slow. Remember the old story, slow and steady wins the race. So we will go slow, we'll break it down from 1 year to 6 months to 9 months to 6 months to 3 months. And then from 3 months, if I have to achieve this much in 3 months, yeah, in the third month, where should I be? Second month, where should I be? First month, where should I be? Make a rough estimation and then hit it. Yeah, I will cut down 5 of these behaviors, never for them to come back again. I will increase language to this effect. In 1 year's time, my child will be able to independently say hi and bye and how are you and I'm fine, thank you, and play with another child for at least 10 to 15 minutes without my interference. So now you have a 1 year plan. Now you say, okay, if in 1 year this much I have to achieve, in 9 months how much? Now these are all examples. They will not fit for every kid. A kid who's severely on the spectrum, you will have to cut down that, okay, and not go for scripting or something. But in 1 year's time, he'll independently say hi. I won't have to remind him, and say bye and say fine, just one word, okay. And next year I'll teach him how to ask how are you while you're working on language. So that would be for a severe kid. Know which way to go to be successful with your kid on the spectrum. Because if you don't know which way to go, boy, it's going to be difficult. Yeah? Gone are the days, it's pretty old fashioned to sit there and cry what God did with me, what happened, what is this, my kismat, blah, blah, blah. And stop. Now is the time to look at autism from a scientific lens and say, well, here I have a kid on the spectrum. I need to have a logical conclusion to this one's life. I need to do something meaningful with my child, and I'm at it. And you know what? I'm capable. And if you are someone who resonates with this thought and needs that help, we are people who will help you. Yeah? Because my son at 21 independently working, and this month we cracked it finally on the third month where he does not have to ask his parents for money because he is able to do the entire month without overspending. It took us 3 months to teach the kid, not kid, he's an adult now, but 3 months of careful structuring, and now he can manage his salary and don't have to ask parents for it. That's a wonderful goal to achieve. Yeah. So now, just like I'm telling you guys, for my 21-year-old, I'm going to have my set of goals that in 1 year's time, what else are we going to do? He's going to learn to negotiate salaries and probably appear for interviews. Maybe not. He loves the organization. I wouldn't want to push anything onto him where what he doesn't want. He wants to work with them. I'm not going to be pushy. But his negotiation skills have to go up, whereby he can ask them to give him a higher working responsibility so that the earning potential increases. So I also have my goals. And then I'm going to look at how am I going to divide this, and which month, what is it that I'm going to have to ask him to learn. Obviously, because he's not just a baby who will listen to me, he's now an arguing adult who says, you step down, I know how to handle. Yeah. So I have that added thing of being not very pushy, but that's another role. Yeah. Another goal for me will be, how is he interacting with women? How is he making friends with ladies? Because that's the next one going to be in a couple of years. So like this, each age will need to have goals. And if you're somebody who wants to learn how to set the goals, how to do your kids' IEPs, come on in, join our huge community, which is now about 18,000 people worldwide. And this, I've not counted the YouTube, Instagram, and the various channels. I'm talking about people who are connected with us through various of our programs and through our books. And in case you want to learn more about how to parent autism effectively, the links are given in the description. You can click there. Every Tuesday, we do Instagram and YouTube live where I take up your questions and I take up topics and I explain 7 to 7:30 p.m. And every Friday, there's a masterclass, autism masterclass, where I go in depth into teaching you how to handle behaviors and eliminate them forever, and the various other aspects of improving language, social, take up your questions. That happens 7:30 to 9:30. Sorry, 7 to 9:30 every Friday. So the links are given in the description box. If you like what you learned today, give us a thumbs up, show us some love, send it across to somebody who really needs this. Press the notification so you don't miss anything, and I shall see you with yet another video.